Guys, Fuad here back on Viper Sport with another video. Today, I'm joined by the one and only Grime is in the building. We're going to be talking about a few things, but first of all, let's talk about your new single, John Fury 2. For the football fans that don't know who John Fury is, don't have an idea of the song, give us a quick overview, man.
It's just like a series that I'm doing, a freestyle series while working on my album, and it's like it's doing John Fury 1 to 8, Tyson Fury's dad, probably my favorite character in boxing, and just a little ode to him, to be fair.
So I'm going to insert the little part of the song right here. Have a listen.
I don't need your retweet, ain't real from you, but it's true from them. They were there from early, they'll be there at the end. I don't follow no trend, I just trust my heart, see where it goes. It's a lonely road and a road to riches. Need one more wish, and then all my wishes. I pray so hard, God receive my prayer. It's a different tier, I leap bar in. Yeah, I found your niche, and you're copying mine. I don't hate you though, I don't hate you, bruv. The devil can't lure me. John Fury 2.
If you enjoy it, make sure to go watch the full video on. It's on YouTube, and then obviously you can find the song on iTunes, right?
Yeah, Spotify, iTunes, everything. Yeah.
Awesome. So go get at that. So today, before we go into the little five-a-side thing we've got going on, we're going to be talking about the game that is tonight between the champions, Liverpool. He's a Liverpool fan, and it's a big game. But first of all, your reactions to Liverpool winning the title, man, after 30 years.
Do you know what it is? I don't think we're getting enough coverage. I'm quite angry. I think we won it one day, then everyone forgot about us. And I think that we're not getting enough coverage. I think people are not respecting what we've done. But as fans, I'm happy. It's the first time I've ever seen us win the league in my time. I'm over the moon, man.
Do you think it's because it was such a whitewash this season, though? Like, you literally ran with it. There was no real competition.
So do you think that people accepted we won it ages ago?
I did. I definitely did. I was like, what's the point? I was actually all right with the league being cancelled if it had to be, because I knew, there was no ifs and buts. It wasn't like you were going to slip up this season.
I know, but do you think that we're getting enough coverage?
It's a good point. It's a good point. I think you have a valid argument in terms that you're probably not, because of, it's been so long since you won the title, they should be giving more coverage. But then again, it flips to my argument. It was such a whitewash season. Like, it wasn't like the season when you just missed out to Man City. If it was something like that, I think it'd get a lot more coverage.
I hope so, but have they got to give us a guard of honor tonight or what?
They are going to give you a guard of honor. That's going to be
we don't want that. We don't want it.
Why not?
Klopp said yesterday, I think he said that we won the league last week, was a new day. That's what I think. I've something like that along them lines.
Klopp's got the right mentality, man. He's got the right mentality. But before we talk about the actual game, from a Liverpool fan's point of view, what would you have to do in this summer to like adjust the team? Because I'm gonna be honest, even though you've got a solid team, this is the Premier League. Every season is different, and people can adapt to Liverpool. We've seen in certain games where Liverpool do slip a little bit. They've not done mad like wrong things this season, but there's been off games, right? So what do you think you can do to change the team?
I think we need to strengthen a backup for the front three. I got about Werner not coming. I don't really want. Got it. I know. You got a hell of a player there, mate. I don't really want Coutinho back. And if we strengthen the front three, maybe someone to cover Robertson. And that's probably it. I think this team's got 2 more seasons in them, to be fair. Do you?
I think you do need to adapt. I don't know, though. It's a difficult one because you've got solid players all over the pitch, right? It's not about having solid players as just an 11. It's definitely about having the right backup, because in games like the Watford game that you did lose, really and truly, you shouldn't be dropping 3 points there, even though it didn't really matter much. But imagine if you dropped 3 in Watford, and then we beat you as well in the FA Cup. Like, that should have been a victory for you as well as the team that you've got. So definitely you probably have to look into getting backups. Werner was a massive miss for you guys. I think.
Oh, mate, he's amazing, isn't he?
Yeah, how is he going to fit in the Premier League, though? I don't know. I'm always wary of strikers when they come to Chelsea, man. I don't know how I feel about it.
I think he's different gravy. I think he's got it. I think he's a special player. I think he's proved it in Germany, and I think he is. Who can you compare him to? I'm not too sure. He's probably going to be your best striker since Diego Costa.
He's a diverse striker, though, isn't he? He's not like all-out attack. He's got the creativity.
He's amazing. He's probably one of my favorite. I'm so gutted that we ain't got him. And that Ziyech that he got from Ajax as well.
That's my best signing. Ziyech. He's going to be one hell of a... I was going to say fighter, then I've got boxing on my head. But one hell of a player, man. He's going to be... I'm getting Hazard vibes off him. You know, when we signed Hazard, like the young, the creative playmaker from Europe, it's like I can feel something like that coming in. There's been talks about, not massive talks about this guy for Liverpool, but Sancho's been on the radar for everyone. Klopp was said he would be surprised if they did sign him, but that's another player that could slightly fit into your team.
Yeah, definitely. It'd be contention for starting after a while. Yeah. But I think he's going Man United. I think that's what.
Man United don't want to pay. They don't want to pay more than 50 million for him, though.
Yeah, but they were saying that about Wan-Bissaka last season. They got some tactics that they're throwing out there.
Yeah.
They said that about Harry Maguire. I don't know, but who do you think can come in our front three? Like, I'm trying to think. It'd be so hard to replace anyone.
Yeah, because you've got Firmino, Mane, and who's the other one? Salah. So who could? That's a prime three as well. It's not like one of them is aging. Every single one is at the peak. Yeah, peak and at the Liverpool peak. Yeah, exactly. That's a good question. You know, as a backup as well, because you can't bring in someone who's going to complain about being on the bench. That's the thing.
Do you know who I want back? Danny Ings. That's who I want back.
Danny Ings.
I want him back. Have we got first refusals on him?
I don't know. You know, how much? Wait, where did he go? I can't remember. How much did he sign?
From us to Southampton. He's Clark in Southampton right now. He's like up for golden boot.
Danny Ings back at but see that though, he's running the front line at Southampton. You need someone who's not going to fully complain at Liverpool. He's going to come if he I don't
think he can play. Klopp loves him. Klopp didn't want to sell him, but he did need first team football, and you can see what he's doing now. He's in contention for an England squad place next year.
Yeah. That'll be a good signing for you. But let's talk about the game then. Liverpool versus City. Yeah. A bit of a no-feel game for Liverpool because you know everything from now on is just like, all right, we'll. It's all about, I don't know, development, I guess, for next season, pre-season you can call it almost. Yeah. But City are hungry, man. They need to keep that second place spot. They've not got much competition behind them. Leicester and Chelsea. We saw Chelsea last night. I don't even talk about that.
Now, please, can we talk about that? Please.
No, let's not. Please, let's not. Our defense is tragic, mate. Did you see the defense?
Do you think you're getting top four, though? Oh, well, not top four. Let's top five if City don't get Europe or not, but whatever. Do you think you're getting Champions League spaces or not?
I think we'll pull through. I think so as well. Because yesterday was one of those nights where just nothing, like, it's just one of those dumb nights. I don't know what it is with Chelsea, right? Bro, we have this defense that just... I don't even know. Did you watch the full game? Did you watch the game?
Yeah, of course I did.
Did you see what...
At 2-2, I thought he was going to nick it.
Yeah, we were on the attack. We got countered nicely as well. Did you see how they played us, man? Yeah. But you know what? It was when what's his name, Rudiger, when he was like by the corner line, and it was him, Antonio, and another Chelsea player. I think it was Christensen, and they were both on Antonio. The ball got to Rudiger, and all he had to do was clear it nicely. He kicked it out for a corner. I was like, "What are you doing?
I know.
What are you doing?" But no, we've got. I think we'll pull through.
I think you West Ham and Chelsea hate each other. So I think the players had West Ham had a bit about them last night.
You know what?
So Frank Lampard and everything as well. So
when you have a relegation team that you're playing against, they're always dangerous. A relegation team is always more dangerous than a mid-table team because they are fighting. Of course. They are fighting.
Yeah. They'll be safe, West Ham. I think after last night, they'll be all right.
Yeah, they'll pull through. They showed sparks. They beat us anyway, but they showed really good sparks throughout the game. We just didn't turn up. I think we don't have the hardest finish to the season either, so that should be all right.
I don't know.
No, I think we've got like four pretty easy games. What you would consider easy. So I think
easier.
Easier games. Yeah. So City as well. City. Say again.
So City are playing better than us at the moment. City are looking phenomenal at the moment.
They did, but I'm just saying the slip up against Chelsea was unexpected. They need someone up front that would be like, obviously they've got Aguero, but when Aguero's not in the team, there's always something missing.
I think Jesus is good enough though. He's special.
Yeah, but it's someone to replace like a solid. I don't even know, man. But someone behind Aguero is needed. Exactly how we said for Liverpool, they need a backup, but more of a serious one at Man City. I don't know about Jesus, man. I don't get a full.
You don't like him?
I don't know. I don't get a feel for him. I don't know.
Have they got, what other strikers they got coming through? No one, is it? No one.
Where does Foden play?
Just behind. Foden's amazing. That's who I want to see play tonight.
Foden is good. What's your predictions for tonight's game?
I think we might get beat.
You think?
Do you know why? Because I know a few people need a few appearances for a medal. So yeah, I know a few of them need a couple. So yeah, I think it'd be a bit of a sparse team. Well, not sparse, but we'll make 5 substitutions, and you might get done when we make the 5 substitutions.
All right, fair enough. All right, one more question about this then. Next season, like I said, you need some replacements to actually make that strengthen your team, basically. Do you think you're going to whitewash the title again, or how do you see next season playing out for you?
I think we'll win it, but it'll be close. Okay, no way will we whitewash it, man. Everyone wants to beat us next season. But I think we'll win it. I think we got one more title in us, this team. Okay,
so what would you say the top 2 is, or the top 3 for next season?
Do you know, top 3 is both Manchester teams and us, because Manchester United looking dangerous right now. I think they'll be up there next season.
Boy, are you forgetting about us? You just mentioned Ziyech and Werner as well.
I know, but you know what it is? I don't think Lampard's the guy to take you forward. Because you don't losing games. You lose stupid games. Nah.
Yeah, but look at the team though. We had no Hazard, and transfer ban will always be repeated. We did not sign any players this season. A lot of these players should have been sold, right?
Yeah.
So come on, we started with Christensen at the back. As much of a talent he is, it wasn't there. So we didn't have the opportunity.
What about Zuma? Do you like Zuma?
Zuma's good, but he also has his off games. I'll tell you who I get more impressed with daily is Tomori. I want to see Tomori given the chance.
Yeah, where's he?
He was on the bench. He didn't play.
Oh, he's all right, man. I like him.
Tomori's a player as well. Okay, so we spoke about the City-Liverpool game tonight. Let's move on to this little bit. This is fun. So as you guys know, Grim Sicker's here, a grime artist. We're going to do a little 5-a-side thing where I'll pick 5 players, 5 grime artists to make my 5-a-side team, and you can pick 5, and then you guys can discuss who would win that match and how. So I'm going to let you go first. Do you want to go position by position?
Yeah, we'll go one each, yeah.
All right, so we'll go goalkeeper first. Who you got in there?
I'll have Jeremy as my goalkeeper.
Jeremy as your goalkeeper. All right. I'm gonna go Stormzy.
Because he's safe. He's got good hands, and he always keeps the Grime team alive. So, and I've seen him playing goal before. He gets too bad.
Okay, I'm going Stormzy in there. I've seen him play for one of the 5-a-side tournaments as of late. He looked good, fam. Stormzy's big as well. Yeah. He looks like he'll just stand there and be saving all the shots.
Yeah.
At the back.
I'll have Wiley, man.
Wiley at the back.
Sturdy, knows what he's doing. At the back, have a little combo with Jeremy. He'll be all right. Who do you have?
I'm going for the articulate Wretch 3-2. I see him. I think he's got feet, you know.
He's got feet and he's tall as well. Good size to him.
All right.
I need to spice up my team a bit. I need a bit of pace.
Midfield.
Gets to midfield. Centre mid.
He seems like he's got the energy for that as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Gets centre mid. Yeah.
I'm saying centre mid for me, Dave.
Jeez.
Dave's a baller. Dave's a baller.
Yeah, I see his team. They ain't too bad, are they?
Dave's a baller. Real talk. I can see he looks like a creative type as well, you know, like proper making those chances and that.
Yeah.
Dave's a baller.
Just behind the striker, I'll have JK. I played JK. His through ball was incredible.
I was gonna pick JK, you know. I was gonna pick JK.
But where for?
I was gonna pick him up. No, I was gonna pick him fully up front.
Okay, yeah. How about front? Because I good shot in him.
He seems like the aggressive type up front. I feel like he could bang some goals in. But for me, behind the striker, I think I'm gonna go Bugsy Malone.
Oh, mate. I missed out on that.
Bugsy Malone,
He
man.
seems all right.
No one wants to get near him as well. You know, he's got those hands. No one's gonna go in for a tackle. Forget that.
Yeah.
Bugsy.
My striker would be Skepta.
Oh,
It's not a bad one up front, is it?
Yeah. I like Skepta up front. I feel like he'd be fluid up front. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's not too big. He's not too small. He's just the right size for a striker. I'm going for a smaller striker. I've got the classic guy coming through. I got Tempe up front.
Fucking.
It'll be on a madness up front. It'll be going crazy. All I can see, right? The reason I put Tempe up front is all I see is this man's running left and right all the time, going nuts.
You know what? On your defender's back. Do you know what? I think my team might beat yours then.
I don't know, man. I feel like I got more energy and strength on me for your team. You know, I feel like Tempe makes that difference. No one thought about Tempe.
Tempe makes a difference, man. I might swap JK for Tempe if you're on it.
You know them ones where it's like where you pass it back to the goalkeeper and they play it around the back. You won't get that opportunity because Tempe's gonna be all over the place.
Bro, well, we could put it out to Twitter and see who wins. See who wins.
So go on, name your final team top to front, and then I'll name mine as well. So you got.
Okay, so we've got Jamie at the back, Wiley. Who did I say after that? Get to the midfield. JK just behind him and Skepta up front.
I got Stormzy in net, Rich 3-2 at the back, Dave in the middle, Bugsy Malone, and Tempe up front. Oh, smash!
Game,
smash! That's a solid 5-a-side game. Let me know who you think's win. Make sure to share this post and discuss between yourselves who's going to be the Grime champions for the 5-a-side. Who knows? Hopefully, if this can go a little bit viral, maybe we can actually get that on. That'd be pretty decent for charity.
Yeah, we'll sort that out.
Awesome, man. I appreciate your time, man. Obviously, let us know. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more content. Make sure to follow Grim. Like I said, make sure to listen to the new single, which is out right now.